Hello, how you going? That's a weird sound. How is everyone tonight? Welcome, Stathi. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm actually really good.
Awesome.
Had a lovely weekend.
Yep.
Was at the beach today. Got blown away. Oh, that wind was intense.
Oh, it was a nice photo. I can see the waves just crashing up, and
I've got heaps and heaps of those. I just sat there at the pier. Yeah, it was just some on the rocks, some off the pier. The pier was actually just perfect.
Yep. Ate some M&Ms, I heard.
Yeah, M&Ms. Cindy's M&Ms. Okay, sharing out. In a sec. Let me just finish this.
So who have we got in the audience today? Welcome, everyone. And if you could please share us out, would be much appreciated. I'm going to share out myself.
I'm doing.
Oh, according to my phone, we are live.
And we are live.
Funny
yes. How's your weekend?
Yeah. Man, it's good. Busy. Out in nature, but loud music too. It was good. Listened to a lot of DJs, ate a lot of great food, met a lot of lovely people. It was relaxing, but you still want to come home and relax after you've been out. Do you know what I mean? You still want to come home and just go, I just want to veg. And I was busy today. I'm busy tomorrow. I'm working at someone's house on Wednesday. So, yeah, no days off for me. No days off at all.
Keeping yourself busy.
I try to keep myself not busy.
Well,
but
it
doesn't happen that way.
Everything happens for a reason, so
it does.
We're live.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah. Okay, let me just get into that share.
Yeah, do your sharing. I've done my sharing.
Okay, so who we got in the audience tonight? Anyone?
Hello, anyone?
Seems a bit. I don't know if people are getting their notifications.
Monday. School holidays as well, mate. They've probably all gone away. Oh, here in Victoria.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, which wasn't certain, but yes, school holidays. So it might be just you and I staring at each other all night long.
That's okay. That is okay.
Let them wake up.
If they want to.
If they want
Not
to.
forcing anyone.
It
would be nice.
I think the States is waking up at this moment, or woken up.
Where you are in Victoria.
In Victoria. As I said, people are going on holidays, so who knows what they're doing.
Holidays? Come on, people. You should be working and paying money to the government.
No.
That's what it's about. And making the banks rich.
That's what
so you can have all this nice, shiny stuff. Shiny things. It's all about shiny things.
Yeah, that's what the holidays are all about.
That's it. You can tell the heart of a man by the more expensive car that he drives, isn't it?
Oh, Angela. Hi, Amanda.
G'day, Angela.
The funeral. Yeah, well, I think that happened a few years back. Just not many people knew about it. But anyway, we won't go there.
The what? School holidays?
Amanda's saying not school holidays here yet. However, wondering if a lot of people are caught up with the Queen's funeral.
Why?
Well, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah, let's not go there. God, ding dong.
Yeah, well.
So, people, you know the deal. This is more than a reading show. You could go to a reading show, or doesn't more than a reading show sound more than just a reading show? That's what we're here for. So, if you would like a reading, you have to come up on the show. Fancy that? Coming on the show. You can be. We can make you a celebrity. We'll make you famous. Isn't that how we do it?
Yeah, we make you famous.
Not too famous, just a little famous.
A little.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
So, what was the how the energy's been? Apparently, we're coming into something, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed the Schumann resonance.
I haven't looked at it today.
That is fairly intense at this moment. It's come back with a big bang. So it disappeared for a few days.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it today. It's this real strong energy that's coming through as we're speaking.
Whoa. Okay, I've got it at 7 o'clock as the last time. Let's get it up. We can have a look.
Yeah, it is. Things are interesting. Things are very interesting at this point in time. Hello, Angelita.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's been I think that's today. I can't really see.
Yep.
Can you click on that? Click on the picture for a moment.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, that's better. So today where we are, so you can see that big burst that came through yesterday, and you can see how it's sort of just it's coming straight through. It's hitting the high range and low range. So all that red and white is very much into the earth frequency, into the earth energy itself.
Yep.
So things are shifting earthwise. The energies are raising, but so there's still, look, not basing it on that, but what I feel itself. There's a lot of, we're still in the confusement, and the focus at this moment, as we're aware, it's over in England.
Yep.
So, but again, those who know, and those who are trying to figure things out are still trying to figure things out. So,
yeah. Angelita, how are you? Come on, Amanda. You're on. Click on the link, Amanda. You're the first guinea pig. I mean, reading person.
Yeah, Angelita, keep sticking to that. And I did see your message, and I'll get back to you. Just been away for the weekend. Got back today. I'll respond to you tomorrow. Keep up with that. Just allow that to just flow through. It is releasing. It is just letting go. Just want to release it. Just let it all come through.
So,
Amanda's in her pajamas. PJs. Amanda, do you know what PJ stand for? P-double-E, jammers. Pajamas. So do you pee your bed?
Yeah, I guess they're supposed to soak it up. You're always in your PJs. So what? Come in on your PJs. Put a jumper on and tell everyone you're not in your PJs. But since we've all told everyone you're in your PJs, they're going to know you're in your PJs. So no one wants to read?
No.
Well, they usually come in late. We're
Yeah,
like
let
slow
them
start, and they come in late, and it's like, oh my god, it's midnight here, and I have a life. And a little bit of life. A sad face.
Who's giving us a sad face?
Who's giving us a sad face? Oh no.
Poor me. No, don't think poor me.
What's sad, Lindsay? What are you so sad about? What's wrong? How you going?
Hello, Rita.
How you going, Rita? You can press a happy face then. It'll make you smile up. It'll get you all smiley, all happy. Well, people, if you have not been on this show, to get a reading, you must come on the show. And then we both read for you. Except Stathi does not use cards. He uses the universe.
The shaman. Or it uses me. I don't know which one it is yet.
Yeah.
Am I the universe using me, or am I me using the universe? Or is it doesn't matter because I'm the universe and the universe is me. It doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter. Either way, you will get a
Either
message.
way, what's the universe? Other than one verse, one language. Uni being one, verse being language. Uni, verse.
So who would like to join us? If you'd like to join us, click on the StreamYard link and come into the green room, and then we'll get you up on the stream and we will give you a reading. And if you would like to donate to the show, please donate. PayPal links in the show notes.
Don't be scared, people. He bites, so do I, but we can't get through the screen to bite you. So
I don't bite.
Yes, you do. We all bite. Everyone bites.
Oh, yeah.
Every one of us bites.
So whereabouts was that? The beach that you went to? What was that place called?
Frankston, on the peninsula.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got the bay. It's about an hour out of Melbourne. Actually, a bit more than an hour, depending on the direction you go. It's pretty much the bay's a horseshoe, so it's closer to. If you're looking at the city itself from the horseshoe, it's on the right hand side, so east, southeast.
It's a big bay. A little bit scratchy. I have never wrote. You have not wrote
the scratch. You scratch as well.
You need to write a poem, Loretta. Remember? One poem a week. So, people, if you're new to the show, you must come on the show to have a reading. We have to get you past your comfort zones. And Amanda can't come on because she's in her pajamas. So it must be after 11. It must be after 11 o'clock in the morning, or 10 minutes after she's gotten home from work. Would you like me to get a bull roller
Get the ball roller. The ball rolling.
The ball rolling.
I presume that's what's happening.
Well, then come on the show, Amanda. We'll give you a read.
10:32 p.m. here.
10:30.
So Brooke's always going to be following me.
2 minutes after I've gotten home from work. Yeah, 2 minutes. Oh my God, don't you shower before you put your pajamas on?
Well, she showered yesterday and last week and the week before that.
Yeah, I once worked on a chicken farm, and you have to shower on the farm and then you have to shower off the farm.
Yeah.
That saves a lot of money in hot water at home.
So you showered before you enter and...
Yeah, they have the locker room. Then to get to the change rooms where they wash, they have all the clothes there. The only way to get through is through the shower. There's a shower with a curtain each side, so you just... It's so to do with the chickens don't get infected with anything.
Health and safety, isn't it?
It's to do with the chickens not picking up any disease, because you're not allowed to work in the chicken farm if you have pigs or if you have chickens on your property. Got to come on the show.
There you go. Cindy's been funny.
Smelled foul. No, I didn't smell foul. I smell like I'm clean. I had a shower like a couple of hours ago, an hour and a half ago. Got all soaped up, shaved my head, missed a bit. So, people, if you would like, wait a sec, I'll put it there. Share us out, people. Let's see. There you go. Can you read that, people? Is it not bright enough? I can change it.
Coming in. Oh, no.
Is that better?
No, that's fine. I'm saying Amanda's coming in. They're all good.
Amanda, hug and kiss. I'll take your time, Amanda.
I think people are scared of you, Brooke.
Why? Man, I gave all those readings last night from the heart. It was in good space.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't bite anyone's head off.
Scared them off. Maybe you're too accurate.
Didn't make anyone cry. Because when they cry, I can feel it. Makes me almost tear up sometimes. So when I give you a reading, please don't cry, because it makes me cry because I'm connecting. Hey, Amanda.
Hello.
How you going?
Hello, PJs.
Hey, she is.
How are you going?
Hello,
Good.
Amanda.
Hello.
Hello. I always say hello to you.
Oh, I'm getting flushed.
Why's that?
Because you're making me famous.
Yeah. Famous. Indeed.
Huh?
Come on, bring it to your heart.
Hey, Angela. Okay. Do you want to start, Stathi?
No, you start. You're always going to, well, I won't say always going to start, but you will start.
Amanda, at the moment, too much reasoning, too much head chatter, too much over trying, too much trying to work things out. Okay, because at the moment I'm getting it. You know, as you tune in, you're supposed to get into that flow with the intuition, because that's what it's about. It's about dialing in to that center point and getting in. But at the moment, something happening around with you, and you've gone back into defensive mode. Okay, could be dealing with someone at work or dealing with someone around you, or just dealing internally. Because at the moment, something's happening around you. You've got your guard. You've got your shield. You got your shields up. You're guarded. You're like, yeah, no, don't want to hear it. Don't want to know about it. Okay, and you're not budging. You're not budging at all on what's going on. Because the first card I got for you is the Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. So the intuition is trying to guide you in something, and you've already got it worked out. This could be something sensitive or something you don't want to deal with. But there's going to be some internal guidance coming from somewhere, saying somewhere in the that little voice going, "Why don't you do this? You should do this. This is the right thing to do." Just a little bit of guidance of that inner voice is trying to sneak in, and you're like, "Yeah, no, I feel like doing that. Yeah, that's not how it's going to happen." And right. I just get the feeling because I've got the Moon Guardian. I would say take note of intuitive messages. Your main three cards, and the second card is the Protection Guardian. Drop your shields, but the bottom card is the Peacekeeper, and it's inverted. So this is telling me that it's let go of the need to be right. This is like you found justification on your stance. You found justification, and you've taken your stance, and you're like, yep, no, shields up, don't want to deal with it. But there's the intuition saying maybe you should open the heart. Maybe there's something you're not seeing, but there's usually because there's something the universe wants to show you in this situation. There's going to be something unseen. There's going to be a lesson. And sometimes when we help people, it's not because the universe is saying, hey, you got to help this person, because the person we don't know the story. But when you can start to open up to some certain people that you don't want to deal with, sometimes it shows us it shows for us to come out of judgment and see things for what they are. It can open our hearts to just not only to be less judgment, but just to see things for what they are in hard situations, and open our perception, and that can have a snowball effect across lots of parts of our life. So at the moment, it's really about tuning in to that inner voice, and those times you want to be guarded, that times you want to close off, the times you just want to crawl home and get into your pajamas and shut the world off. Okay, but at the moment, you're getting messages. This could be messages to go out and do stuff, or hey, I should go here, or hey, I should call that person. I had a funny one today. I woke up, I was staring, and something popped in my mind. Hey, maybe I should call someone today. And then an hour later, they gave me. I got a text. I got a message from them. Then I made a cup of coffee and I rang them. I wasn't planning on ringing them, but the intuition came in. I thought, well, I haven't talked to them for a while, so let's do it. So there's there'll be little things coming in, the little prompts that you're missing, and you've got to be really mindful of, because you're like when we go into that reasoning, and we just put on the pajamas and wrap ourselves up. That can be going into the, into the ego mode, the comfort mode, the hermit mode. And it's time for you now to tune in right into that intuition, and this is going to move you past comfort zones. This is going to move you out of pajama land. Okay, because your action card is inverted, the elder card. So this is a pattern. This is all about this pattern that you have to break, because you could be hiding yourself away, and now it's time out. And now it's time to get out and experience and reconnect, because we need you that for a lot of reasons. Because when you learn this stuff and it comes to helping people, if you can't go out and talk to people, if you're always shutting yourself off, it makes it hard for the universe to put you across people's path when the universe needs you to, to go and do your thing and go and do the action. So it's very important to get out and to mingle more at the moment and see these patterns that you're creating and ingraining into yourself. Okay, because in your heart that there's more that you should be doing, and I just feel like your intuition's talking to you. You sort of shut that down. Okay.
It is. It's very on point at the moment. I'm very much got something in my head telling me that I need to do this, I need to do that, and I'm trying to do it, but then the other voice in my head is making me go back into those patterns of it's all a little bit too hard, so it's very on point at the moment.
Yeah, because it's going to be hard, because as we do that, we shut out the intuition. I've got the star ancestor underneath that. Follow the voice in your soul. And at the moment, this internally is being shut down. Okay, so this is like when you get on that energy, to ride that energy wave where the universe wants to flow, and you're training to ride, and you just keep steering off it and go, no, I just want to sit there. It's easier just for me today to sit and paddle on the board.
Well, yeah. I feel like I'm just bobbing on top at the moment. I don't think I've stepped off. I just think I'm bobbing there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's bobbing, and until you start following that voice in your soul, it's really hard, because it's that you keep going back to that comfort space, and you've just really got to start moving into the unknown and just tuning yourself into that intuition, because the universe wants to train you up and wants to show you things, wants to show you these patterns, and wants to show you how to break patterns, because this is all part of the evolutionary growth that we so long asked for. So at the moment, you're going to have to be committed. You're going to have to be committed. Even if you get a few prompts a day, at least start acting on one or two of them if you're getting multiple a day. And just start there, so you can start to see some moves forward. Okay, that's all I've got for you today.
Thank you, bro.
It's helped you.
Thank you.
I would like you to bring your focus to your base chakra.
Sorry, what chakra? You cut out then.
Base chakra.
Thank you.
I want you to just keep your focus there. Pay attention to how you feel as you're focusing on your base chakra. And now bring your focus to your sacral. Again, pay attention to how you feel. And we're going to skip and go to your throat chakra. Okay, pay attention to how you feel. Do you feel heaviness around you?
Around me, yes.
And then bring your focus back to your base chakra. Do you feel heavy around the base area?
I feel, yes. It feels like it's protruding outwards. I feel heavy down there, yes.
Bring your focus back to your throat chakra. Now focus on the back of your neck. Let's keep your focus there for a moment. Sometimes we hold on to things that we really want to say, but what normally happens is we don't say it for, well, there's a few reasons we won't say it. At this point in time, what's going on with you is, Brooke mentioned that an overthinking is happening. It is an actual battle within yourself. We might hear certain things, we might sense certain things, but something comes along to distract us from our gut feeling, if you would like. And we hold our tongues from not saying certain things. Sometimes it's the right thing to do is to hold one's tongue as well. The heaviness you're feeling is because you're not saying certain things that you need to be saying, whether it's to someone or even to yourself. Careful of the little voices in the head, is all I have to say to you on that one. Because those little voices in your head at this moment will be contradicting itself, but contradicting you as well. You might hear something, but unless you hear it fully, you haven't got the whole story. The heaviness at this moment is you require to ground yourself more. So many misunderstand what grounding truly is. You should be feeling light on your feet. You should be flowing at this point of time. But you're in here too much. Your head is just above the water. You said bobbing before, but it is just above the water. That's got to do with the way that you're thinking, and I wouldn't be focusing too much on the thoughts themselves because they're just creating conflict within you. The main area that you require to focus on at this moment is your throat chakra. That needs to you need to expand your vocabulary, not in the sense of how you speak, but what you speak and who you speak to and what you say to them. You are holding back, and you hold back a lot, and your drawings are actually what's assisting you at this moment in releasing. Although what you're seeing in your drawings are what you draw, there's a lot more to that. That's something that you're holding back from within to state. It's also how you feel. Those around you, but we get to a stage where we move forward, and there are those who move forward with us, but those who try to anchor us back into the old ways. And I feel that you've got those who are trying to anchor you back or hold you back from moving forward. You have to be true to yourself at this point in time. There's nothing that anyone can do except for yourself to where you want to, what you want to achieve as well. But the achievement itself where you are is not in here. It's actually in your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is actually in the right space. The energy there is nice, it's warm, it's expanded as well. I can feel that expansion in you as well. Your sacral needs to be worked on, but that's not as much of an issue as your throat is. The heaviness that you're feeling it feels like there's burdens, your own personal stuff that you need to deal with as well. And that's what the heaviness all around you is. We can't avoid things, we need to clear them up. And as you start clearing them up, you'll start to feel a little bit lighter as well. The more you speak, the more you deal with what is behind you, because they're not just to be forgotten or ignored. You need to deal with that to actually release that heaviness as well. Sometimes we do have to say goodbye to individuals, and it's time to start really thinking about where do you want to be, and are they assisting you to move forward, or are they just holding you back in the way that you were? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? Time for you to start making those choices and being honest with yourself as well. Your solar plexus is good, but start learning, learn more about the cord cutting and start doing some cord cutting as well. There's not much there that you need to focus on, but cut cords, and you'll feel that you'll feel all the release coming through as well. Third eye has been active with all the your imagination, your drawings are coming through, so that's actually active as well. Crown's fine. Where do you feel it's not a pain but a pressure around your body somewhere? You're sort of ignoring it more than anything else. It's not really a big focus, but there is something there.
I get yeah, I'm so good at ignoring it sometimes. A bit of pressure at the very top of, well, I would say kind of where my neck and my head join. There's a bit of pressure there.
Mm-hmm.
But I also get a bit of pressure around my rib cage.
That's the one.
See how I said that second? That goes to show you how much I ignore it.
Yeah. Look, don't ignore it. It's your breathing. You need to start. Your breathing is a little bit shallow. You can do some deeper breaths. When you get up in the morning, as you're sitting down and doing your morning routine, just take some real deep breaths where you fill up your belly area. You feel your rib cage pushing outwards. Do that in the mornings, and I feel that you'll notice that is going. And also, when you get to, if you get a chance to get to Brooke at some stage, get him to work on your back, on your spine. I feel that you've also got a disc displaced, a little bit out, and that's causing your rib cage to be a little bit tight.
Okay.
So not a good. Mm-hmm. Other than that, focus on speaking.
Yep.
It's really important for you to just get it out, but be certain about what you're saying and when you're saying it as well. It's very important you start using use your voice to clear up that tightness that you have in your throat itself.
Yes, I understand.
Mm-hmm. I can go on, but I'll go on with you any other time as well. So
yes.
With that. Voice what you need to voice. It's important for you at this point in time to voice it. Doesn't matter what or how others, as long as you're not. Look, it's about you, and it's about you clearing things up for yourself. What others receive from it and how they perceive it is not for you to focus on. It's to focus on you and clearing yourself up at this moment.
Yep.
And that also, that bobbing that you're doing at this moment, that's from here as well.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of felt it like when you told me to focus on, after I said the bobbing, and you told me to focus on my throat chakra, I kind of felt that just from my head. It was like,
It's there.
It's like a little balloon bobbing in the water. From there, there upwards.
That's what they say about heads just above the water, because we do feel like we're drowning at times, and we just really got ourselves just sitting there with our heads out of the water, pretty much just our noses taking in the air. As you start releasing and letting go of a lot of things that have been holding you back, you'll start to notice a huge difference. And yes, sometimes it's sad. It is, we're so used to certain ways and certain individuals around us, and but sometimes we do just have to say goodbye, because there's not really much that they tend to hold us back. They do tend to
Yeah.
hold us back. It does create conflict within ourselves afterwards, because we don't want to insult anyone. We don't want to be rude towards anyone, but at the same time, hearing certain things that we don't need to hear about anymore is not really
Yes.
assisting.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a little tricky. It's a little hard. It's a little sad because it's not like it's not like the good old kind of, oh, you've really hurt my feelings, or you've done something wrong that I just really don't like, and I kind of, have a legitimate, which is still a legitimate reason. I'm just trying to explain the best I can to cut somebody out of your life, other than just that you're growing on different paths. It's a little bit more kind of,
Exactly. That's the hardest part, because we do.
yeah. It's not like they've done. You feel like you just can't be around them because they've done something wrong. It's just that we're traveling on different paths, so it does make it a little more tricky.
This is what it means about coming to the road with the fork. The fork road.
Yep.
There's two paths now. You're on one, they're on another, and
Yeah.
you cannot. You have to make the decisions which are right for you.
Yes. Yep. Awesome.
Thank
you, boys. Lovely.
You know what it's all about. Just do what you need to do.
See you later. You leave.
Leave. Think you're on mute, Brooke?
Okay. Afrin, you coming on? You've donated? I said, who was it? Oh, sorry. So whoever donated, would you like to click on the StreamYard link and come into the show? Asia? Are you there?
No.
No, we'll still be here, Loretta. So the person who donated, I think it's... Would you like to click onto the StreamYard link? Which shows up like that. And then come on to the show. Are you there? Anyone? Just remember, if you want to come onto the show, if you would like a reading, you must come onto the show. This is a different show that we do. It's more than a reading show.
No.
So who would like to come on?
Okay. They're gone.
Yeah. That's the show, people. To move past your fears, your comfort zones, you must come on the show. Amanda just was on the show, and she's a more than a reading show survivor, which are plenty of success stories.
That's a good one.
Otherwise, I will just sit back and I will enjoy myself.
We can sit back and chill out.
Yeah. That was funny. A friend of mine the other day, they were talking to someone, and you know how you get those selenite runs that are in the spiral?
Yeah.
She got one of those, and she brought out, showed me it, and I start getting tension in this side of the head, just starts going nuts, pressure, and the gentleman next to me said, "Yeah, they scatter the energy and throw it out in all different. They wobble the energy. You know the ones that like the old
ones.
Yeah, they're like an old corks.
Yeah.
I mean, people like, but the actual the energy that it puts out is just not the best. A lot of people get them thinking they're cool. Probably don't pick up on the energies, but if you're sensitive to the energies, it actually distorts the energies.
Well, that's the thing. Most people don't understand what by altering crystals, you are shifting the energies of them. You shape them and so forth. They do lose that, or some work on a positive, some work on a negative. And yes, selenite to me has always been more of a natural. You get a piece of selenite, natural piece.
Yeah.
And that sort of, again, the word itself tells us it's natural. So the energy would be natural that we're feeling. I'm not drawn to many selenite pieces, except for the one that I actually bought. I went to the crystal shop, and they've got a lot of different pieces there. But this was just a natural piece that was just laying there, not shaped, not cut in any way.
Yep.
The energy of it was just, I won't say mellow. It was a little bit above mellow, but it was a clearing energy as well to it. I didn't feel scattered. I didn't feel anything with it. So if you are feeling scattered, yeah, that's a good indicator to know that that's not something that you want to be dealing with. Don't forget, crystals should always make you feel clear about what's going on, or you should feel clear about them. You should feel clear as well. Pick up a crystal, it'll raise your energy. Pick up a crystal, it'll ground you. Pick up a crystal, you'll feel it to the certain parts that you're supposed to feel it, but you wouldn't feel out of whack. Again, now stating with somebody who's not aware, they will feel completely all over the place if they're not aware of what's happening.
Well, that other person that sent in a donation, I've refunded their money.
Okay.
Because obviously they're not here.
The ASA. ASA.
So, who would like to come on to the show?
It's a lot of people are very uncertain. I noticed on the weekend yesterday at the expo, people are uncertain.
Yep.
They're very uncertain of what's going on. They're very uncertain how to even come into something like, well, not what we do at this moment, but even to approach, to figure out, or to ask questions. There is an uncertainty going around. So many are more comfortable with, I'll state it straight out, they are comfortable being in the background.
Yep.
Just want to sit in the background and, work that way. To come out, we've been trained so well to sort of just sit away from everything, just to be in the background and not really present ourselves. And anybody listening and whoever watches this afterwards, get out of that comfort zone. If you're uncomfortable, take that leap.
Absolutely.
It's the only time you're going to be able to do what you thought you haven't been able to do. And you realize it's just as simple as taking that first step. And whatever it is that you need to be doing.
Yep.
Crystal recommendation for throat chakra. Ooh, good one. You'll have to speak to Mandy on that. She's better on crystals than what I am.
What
Mandy
do you want for, if you want to be, if it's communication and being true to yourself, so do I.
There you go.
If you want one that's going to act as an energy buffer, it's going to do more transmutation and activate the third eye as well, to work on the third eye, then you would go lapis. But the main one for communication and being true to oneself, staying in one's truth, is definitely sodalite. Yeah, lapis does communication as well, and it also it does transmutate negative energies. It activates the third eye. I've got this here. This has got the throat shut. This is a talisman I made, a lapis talisman. And on the back of it, it's got the throat chakra symbol, and this has been enchanted though, and anointed. And on the front, it's got an ancient symbol for crossing paths with people.
There you go. Hello, Emma. And that is right, Amanda. Yes, people are more texting and messaging than face-to-face these days. And when it comes to crystals, Amanda, I can feel them, but I couldn't tell you much about them.
And I'm getting to know them better because I have to do a lot of research for my pouch when I make the pouches.
That's right. Moss agate. Have you been seeing those online, Emma? The ones that they've been posting lately. I don't know if you've seen those ones. They're actually pretty cool. They've got like veins, not veins. I couldn't explain them.
I've got some dyed agate, purple dyed agate bookends. I do use a little bit of agate. I don't work much with agate. I'm just not drawn to it.
No. Amanda, I'm going to recommend and suggest go out of your way and get yourself crystals. Get yourself 7 crystals for each chakra, a crystal for each chakra. Specifically just for your chakras. So go out of your way, just a good size, not little ones, get a decent size. And get one specifically for each chakra.
A chakra wand.
Yeah, if you want to find something, just mention it. Facebook will do the research for you.
Yep, orange carnelian. I heard you mention, then I did some research. Well, that's it. I love lapis. I have this lapis on in front of me all the time when I do readings. And I put my hand on it and I can feel my crown open up. Or are you back again? I refunded your payment because I thought you left. You can still come on the show if you want. That's okay. You can still come on the show. Don't worry about it. People, if you'd like to come on the show, to have a reading, if you would like a reading, you must come on the show. Yes, lapis has a multiple. It's actually the same as sodalite, but with pyrite in it.
Yes, Emma, I agree with you.
But if you have not got the crystals to treat all your chakras, you can use quartz or rose quartz. Even citron. Preferably quartz. Or just selenite.
Yes, you can, Asa. You need to come on the show, though.
Yes. Or you have to go on my Thursday show or Sunday show if you don't want to come on the show. But this show is specifically you have to come on. So anyone who would like a reading, click on the StreamYard links and come on the show. And we'll give you a good old reading. The link is to come in behind, is to come on to where we are now. That's the link. You click on that. And it'll bring you in to the green room. And sound bowls too, people. You can use sound bowls to help clear your chakras. sound bowls are a bit more expensive. But they work wonders.
You mean the singing bowls?
Yeah, they're the ones.
Yeah. Yes, so you need to come on the show if you want a reading. Tonight is why it's more than just a reading show. You do need to get out of your comfort zone and come onto the show. Otherwise, as Brooke mentioned earlier, he has a show on Thursdays and Sundays, and you can join him there. But here, this one, tonight, it is being live.
Well, it's the 20th now in New Zealand. Let's wait for things to go crazy.
The 20th is an interesting date. The 20th is an important date for me.
What's that?
We're coming to the equinox as well. Today's today. It's not today for me, so it's not yet.
Yep.
So the Greeks don't celebrate as much the birthdays. What they celebrate is name days. The 20th of September is Saint Eustathios Day, which is my name.
Oh, so it's your birthday-ish.
That's my name day. We celebrate name days. It's the day that I received my name, and the name itself.
So you're gonna get a cake tomorrow?
No.
Prezzies?
It comes and it goes. It's another day. But Greeks don't celebrate birthdays as much as they do the name days. They do it's a big deal in Greece on name days. And it's just before the equinox as well.
Hello, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
So, who would like a reading? Amanda's already been on, and she came on in her pajamas. So, in one sense, she pushed herself past her comfort zone, and in another sense, she was in her comfort zone. So it'll be a nice sunny day tomorrow. So I'm calling it.
Day.
I got to...
Double day to get coffee in my pages.
Dunkin' Donuts. Just be careful, Angelita. Because like Krispy Kremes is just... There's a lot of things that are so processed, they're virtually just chemicals. So, who would like to come on the show and get a reading? Let's find out what's coming up, people. Let's find out where you're not in alignment.
Dashimos itawanok.
Anyone who wants a reading has to come on the show. Well, who knows what will come up? But I don't do readings for people who can't decide what they want to do. That's just preposterous. Readings aren't there to make people's choices. They're there to assist people to go within and make their choices. Hey, Jess. Hey, Princess. So, if you would like a reading, people, come on the show. Donate to PayPal. For in-depth reading. Reading regarding a career. What do people want to know? People want to know, oh, will I get the job that I applied for? It's like, dear God, why do you need to know that? Does that say you don't have to apply for any more jobs? But by the time someone asks that question, they've already manifested the doubt. Created resistance into that job itself. Oh, cheese bro.
Good night, Amanda. Shanit Iosan Knombas Chinatawish is Nanomiak.
So who would like to come on? Who would like to come on the show to get a reading? I don't bite.
I do.
Yeah, a little.
No.
Angelita, my God. And how do we bite? By telling the truth and assisting people.
No, normally with our teeth.
Raising us up like that, Angelita, come on. People are going to get the wrong idea. You candles. You baby girl.
Very true. Very true, Angelita.
The truth only hurts is because we're not used to it, because 90%, 99% of this planet, the way it's run, is all lies. What we're taught, what we're told. That's why the truth hurts. People just aren't used to it. Because if everyone told the truth, no one would have a problem at all with it. It would just be what it is. So, do you want to break the mold? We'll go into the old, comfortable ways. Fear of what? Everything's knowledge.
The truth is not knowledge. That is not the truth at all. Knowledge will lead you to the truth, but the truth is not knowledge.
So, who would like to come on the show? Get a reading. This is light brown. This is a style of selenite.
Yes.
Okay, it's brown in real life, and it looks on the. You see, sort of like a light brown compared to the white. Very natural piece. Almost looks like the cannon on the Monopoly board. Come on, Jennifer.
Angelita, that word fear, if you do some research to understand what, look into mythology. Look in mythology. Use Latin dictionary Translate the word to its origin, and then look into mythology to understand what fear truly is. Remember, we have an educated association to the words. We don't really know what these words mean, except for that which we've accepted by those who have told us. Hence belief. Not a knowing, but look into it. Mythology is a good source of information.
And here's one for you people. Silence has the same letters in it as listen. And let's not lower the vibration by talking about the Queen.
Good morning. It's good evening here, Jonathan. We are silence. You see, most people want to go into silence and find peace. And you'll never find peace. Peace is what we are. That which is not peace is all around us. It's what peace listens to. What we focus on is that which is not peace. Or silence. That which listens. At 11:36 p.m. here.
You don't blame us because you're so far behind time. So, who's prepared to come on the show to get a reading? So life's all good? Everything's aligned? No blockages? You must all be doing so well. So who would like to come on?
I'm on.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're almost paying a pouch advert. Here we go, pouch advert. And another way to help speed up your spiritual growth would be to come on this show and pay attention. Hey, Chantel.
Hi, Chantel.
Is it over? What is over?
No.
We just got here, Angela. So who would like a reading? Who would like to come on the show to get a reading? This is, you have to get past your comfort zones to come on the show. This show's done a bit differently to normal reading shows. So you must come on the show. And people, we don't throw any punches on this show.
I do.
No, we don't.
He doesn't. I do.
If you did, I would have like a reel that showed someone throwing punches.
There you go. Oh, not
We're doing Love and Light.
What?
Yeah, I'll do a reading for you. I'll do a Love and Light reading. That's it. You've got guides from Andromedan coming in next week to do all the healing for you. You just have to lay there. They'll do it in your sleep. It'll be all good. The water guardian inverted. Now they're saying there's someone in the crowd that is bottling up all their emotions and it's acting as a block, major block. And they need to come on the show to get a reading. If you suffer from stuff like judgment, anger, getting pissed off, then you have blockages.
Nawishinak Natumisyanam Wasiot Anan.
To get a reading, you must come on the show.
Mehmet Ikunushan. Coffee. Right
Should I do myself a reading? Okay, I get the tarot cards out. There's someone here who needs to come on the show. Let's find out. See if we can find out who it is. There's someone here that is not making a choice. They're dreaming. Emotionally, they can't choose. It's a pity. It's going to affect their material world. They're sitting on the fence. They can't make a choice. They're blinded with indecision. And they close themselves off to opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
If that resonates with someone, you need to come on this show. Internally, they're screaming for change, not prepared to make the change. It's a pity. This is a transformation waiting to happen to them, but they've closed it off. Wish we all do that. Now, this is quite a show we've had in a while.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's all. Everything happens for a reason. And yes, people are more interested in watching dead people get buried. Don't get that, but I won't go there.
What?
I say a lot of things about that.
What is the? Are you telling me the actual ceremony's on right now?
Apparently it's been on all day. I didn't know about it until I got back home.
Yeah.
And,
Well, there's something I don't care about.
yeah. It's live pretty much on all channels, I think it was. I just walked through the house and it was on. Seriously. Even over the Greek channels. I was surprised.
If people only knew what she has done.
Yeah.
My God.
What is it? Stockholm Syndrome. I think there's a different word, actually.
If some of you people only knew. I know some of you know exactly the deal. Some of you people watching. Wanted in Belgium. For missing children.
Mm-hmm.
Took them all on a picnic and they all disappeared.
When I was in Canada, where I was staying, I got to meet a few of the people there, but the Indigenous people there, and they showed me this school where children went missing after a particular visit from a particular person.
A very nasty person. Won't mention any names.
No. No names need to be mentioned. again, it's breaking a program is not the easiest thing. Think about a computer, unless you know, unless you're a hacker, you wouldn't really know. Don't focus on it. Breaking those programs that have been embedded in us since we were born, going to school, and everything. I mean, I still remember primary school. I used to have to stand at assembly and sing certain particular songs, which I won't go or name, salutes and all of that stuff. So it's embedded in our brains since we were little kids. If we get into the conspiracies, Jess, apparently we're getting arrested soon. But hey, those conspiracy theorists have been wrong, apparently, for the past 2 years. So
even looking at Diana, when you see the people that actually knew her, and you read the evidence and the timelines, you'd have to be a moron.
Did you say the latest one?
To think that.
No. Sorry. Go.
No, I'm just thinking when you see the timelines, the documented timelines of the people involved and what happened to them. You'd have to believe the story that they told the world, and to believe that you'd have to be a moron, an idiot, or a program moron. Yeah. Basically, it's just how can you not look at the evidence and go that, like, how can you not have the ability to reason and go, what? It's just.
I recently saw some new footage of the vehicle that was, two vehicles actually. One that she got into with that had a different number plate to the one that was under the tunnel.
Doesn't surprise me.
So we don't know, but yeah. The things that we know and things that we don't know, and things that, who said it? Who was it said? The things we know we don't know. And the things we know that we don't know that we know. A lot of not knowing.
Glad you cleared that up.
I think if we when we start to look at things for ourselves, that's where it's we come back to ourselves. What we see, what I see, everything that I see is more of a distraction. There is a world that's going on. There's a I won't call it a reality, but I'll call it, there's a show going on out there, and we can focus on the show.
Yep.
And get distracted, just like Netflix, because that's what it pretty much is. Everything is organized to play out just like the movie is. I mean, it's all orchestrated. There's an architect. There's a director. There's all the back, all the people behind the camera, if you like, telling everyone what to do and what not to do and how to play out. And there's the script writers. There's everything. So we can watch Netflix all day long and just watch the news. I think it's exactly the same thing. Even when you go out there and walk around, just have a look. What's going on? Everything looks like it's a movie screen. Everyone's doing exactly what they've been told to do. Go to a shopping center one day and just sit down. Just sit and watch. Watch them moving about. And just remember the movies that you've watched.
Hey, Jamie. So, if you'd like a reading, you need to come on the show.
Coffee time? Nishan kuyat onus. Isawatumata onus. Deyok mat isanan. Okumatanak ishnalawan ismatawanumana. It looks like we might have an early one tonight. People, if you want a reading, as it says on the screen, get a reading, you need to come on the show. Get out of your comfort zones. Brooke will be back in the tea. The Shambat Ionomano Kionas Isin ala Untumiat Ich na ak Iknas Anam. Tiumat Atanonomas Ashnaum. The showers Ishelaunos Ich na in Ignatumas inan. The home. Oh man, I don't think anybody wants a reading. Or if they do, they don't want to come on. Yeah, and we enjoy the bantering as well. Where are you from, Jess? And he's back. So you didn't hear anything then, US? We're just talking about you. While I was. Isimatano ikaoni ishanatamani. Which part of the US?
All of it. I didn't think you were that old, 130. You look younger.
Who's 130?
Jamie.
No.
I know what you meant. Just being silly. Ah, sweet home, hey? Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Hello,
Hi, Chiquita.
Chiquita. Oh, the rat bags have come in, have they? Just stir up. Hmm. Yes, torment. Well, if no one comes on in 13 minutes, I'm leaving.
In 13 minutes.
It'll be 2 hours.
Ah, okay, yep.
So if you'd like a reading, come on the show.
No, not tonight, Chiquita. Not many
Yeah.
victims.
Yeah, it's been quiet. Obviously, people are all on top of their
Glued to the
stuff.
TV.
They're on top of their stuff. They've got no blocks, no fears, and manifesting the perfect world. So they don't need us. So
Yay.
yeah, what is she pouring into
Yeah,
that cup?
true. Or avoiding it, Chiquita. Which is probably the right one. Mainly
It must be
avoiding
the energy. Yeah, define the energy. What part of the energy? People say that a lot. Must be the energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
I'll say many are avoiding
the energy.
what's coming up. Yes.
Oh yeah. You don't want to avoid it because you'll be stuck behind.
The energies shift every single moment. Most people don't even know about it.
Yep. Don't worry. You will be able to get some more lifetimes in the next 2,000 years, and you'll be able to go through the shift again. It's a lot of jobs, a lot of houses you'll have to clean between then. Or you could do it now and deal with the stuff. Doesn't matter when they show up, Jess. If they do, they don't. It's external distraction.
We are the aliens we are looking for.
Indeed. I can't read that from here. It's right behind my crystal. What you reckon the Mozzie's going to get you back? Eight minutes, people. He's got the kahunas.
Oh.
Mm. I know what I'm going to do.
You do what you're going to do. Samataru kumtiana shamasiano yokunanone tinot kianas ishnan. I cannot Messiah now. What are you going to do a love reading?
Yeah, I was just looking at Chiquita, but she doesn't want to know. Chiquita, someone from your past is coming in. Coming back. Have another shot.
We only get one life, Chiquita.
That's it. It's too much hassle.
And those who can break their program will remember.
And those who can't
will continue until they do.
But unfortunately, the ego controls most people. Working on what? Would you like love and light? Everyone's where they're at, where they're meant to be. Does that make you feel better?
Chiquita, we don't have a soul. That's a myth in itself.
My shoes do.
My shoes do as well, so do my feet.
So twin flames are basically shoes, are they? Souls that were made for each other.
Yeah, the left one and the right one.
I was talking. Oh, we had that show the other night was about twin flames on Lorraine's show, and someone was telling me that whole twin flame thing is a program for feeders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the program itself, or twin flames, or whatever you want to call it. It was a channeled message. They channeled some being that said you're split. So anyone who's looking for a twin flame is always going to be half and never complete.
Yep.
Those who look for their divine feminine or the divine masculine will always be incomplete.
Okay, should we wrap it up then?
We can wrap it up.
Yeah. And I'm not going to watch TV. Don't care.
I don't watch TV, man. Look, if I want to watch a show, I'll watch a movie. I just don't watch. I'll watch it on my terms, not their terms.
Well, absolutely.
So I don't focus on TV. I've got a huge TV right in front of me, and there's all these plants in front of it. So I don't turn it on anymore. I want to watch something. Good old computers do the job.
Okay. See you later then, people.
Good night, everyone.
All right. Bye.
Bye.